Hi students, let us continue the new chapter that is very important chapter in your mathematics studies, that is trigonometric functions, or simply we can say that trigonometry. First of all, what is meant by trigonometry? In a school level, I think you have already know the basic idea of the trigonometry, the 6 ratios of the trigonometry: sine, cos, tan, cot, cosec and the secant. These are the 6 trigonometric ratios. Once again, we'll come to know that what is meant by trigonometry from the basic introduction class onwards. Anyway, so what is meant by trigonometry? Trigonometry here is divided as trigonum and metron. It is nothing but trigonum and metron. What is meant by trigonum and metron means trigonum, triangle, trigonum. Metron is nothing but study of the angles. That means the trigonometry is nothing but it is a branch of mathematics which mainly deals with the study of angles of the triangle and its properties. What is the trigonometry? Trigonometry is the branch of mathematics which mainly deals with the study of the angles of the triangle and the sides. So that now it is trigonum and the metron. It is a Greek word, trigonometry. Command is to say that trigonometry. Now in this topic, first of all, we just come to know that what is meant by angle. So what is the angle? To discuss about the angle, I just consider one ray. Already know that ray, it is said to be a OA is a one ray, and you have the difference or meaning of the ray and the line. Line is nothing but we can extend on both the sides. Ray is nothing but we can extend on one side. Suppose OA is the ray. This ray is there. I am just rotating about the fixed point. O is a fixed point. Now I am just rotating this OA along this. Then whatever the here it is traced. OA is tracing an angle at the center or at the point O. This trace is said to be an angle. So this is said to be a angle. What is the angle? Angle is subtended between the initial ray or initial side. Initial side will be terminal side. Initial side will be terminal side. What is the initial side? The original ray is said to be a initial side or initial ray, and after rotating, I just telling that code A dash. O is fixed. O A dash. It is said to be a terminal side or a terminal ray. Then the angle is traced between the OA and OA dash at the point O. This is said to be a angle. So angle is it is subtended between the initial side and the terminal side at the fixed point. This fixed point O is said to be a vertex. Fixed point O is said to be a vertex. OA is the initial side and OA dash is the terminal side. This is nothing but a angle. Next point is this angle can be made or measured as a positive quantity as well as the negative quantity. Sometimes we just measure the angle as a positive quantity and we have to measure as a angle as a negative quantity also. When we have to measure angle as a positive quantity and when we have to measure angle as a negative quantity. Suppose if you measure angle in this direction is nothing but anti-clockwise direction. If you measure a angle in a anti-clockwise direction, then in that case we have to mention it as a positive quantity. Suppose if you measure an angle in a clockwise direction, in that case we have to keep the angle as a negative quantity. So this is the very basic thing. Already just come to know that what is the angle? Measurement of angles, that is positive as well as the negative. When we have to keep the positive sign, whenever angle is measured in a anti-clockwise direction. When we have to keep the negative sign, whenever angle is measured in a clockwise direction. For example, OA is moving in this direction. OA is moving in this direction. This is the angle placed here. This angle we have measure as a minus times of x or minus times of theta. Theta is the notation, representation of the angle is given. Okay. So now Next point is measure of angles. Measure of angles. So what are the measures of angles is nothing but here particularly there are three measures of angles are there. What are the three measures of angles is nothing but first one is degree measure. First one is a degree measure, or else in another word is said to be a sexagesimal system. Sexagesimal system. It is a British language. And the second one is a centesimal system. Centesimal system. And third one is circular system or radian measure. Radian measure or circular system. These are the three measures of measuring the angle. There are different notations are there to measure the angle. One is the degree measure, or else sometimes they used to say that sexagesimal system. It is a degree. It is a British language. Okay, and centesimal system and the radian measure or a circular system. Now, in your PhD syllabus, only the degree measure and radian measure we are going to study. Okay, now in this class, I just explain all the three measures. First of all, degree measure. What is meant by degree measure? So I just take here degree measure is better. I just mention this diagram and mention all the terminology. Pause the video. Just mention all the things. Okay. Now, first one is the degree measure. What is meant by degree measure? Degree measure is nothing but suppose xy coordinate plane is that. Suppose the xy coordinate plane is that. If a rotation is started from this initial side to the terminal side, one complete rotation is completed. Suppose I just started from here, OA is there, started about the fixed point O, then I just completed the one complete rotation. Here, this complete rotation is a 360. 1 divided by 360th part. 1 divided by 360th part is the 1 degree. 1 divided by 360th part is the 1 degree. What is meant by 1 degree? 1 divided by 360th part, or 1 divided by 360th revolutions. We can clearly, now we can get it clearly. How we can get it clearly means, suppose the point OA is there. OA is rotating once, or else OA is rotating, it is one complete rotation, one time, second time, third time, fourth time, like that. How many times it has to rotate? It has to rotate out totally 360 times. Out of the 360 times, one time revolution is said to be a 1 degree. Are you clear? Complete rotation once, twice, thrice, fourth time, fifth time, like that. 360 times it has to rotate. Out of the 360th rotation, one first rotation or 1 by 360th. Out of the 360th rotation, one rotation is a 1 degree. More elaborately, here one complete rotation is that is denoted as a 360. One complete rotation is going to divide into a 360 equal parts. For example, this is one part, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, like that. How many parts we have to make? Totally 360 equal parts we have to divide it. Out of these 360 equal parts, one part is the 1 degree. What is the 1 degree? 1 divided by 360th revolution, or 1 divided by 360th part is equal to the 1 degree. Now, I think you have got the point. What is the degree? What is the 1 degree? 1 degree is equal to 1 divided by 360th revolutions, or out of the 360 equal part, one part is the 1 degree. Okay. Now, degree is always denoted. For example, 1 degree you got means 1 power 0. 1 degree. This is denoted. Suppose 10 degrees are or 25 degrees are 25 degree. Suppose 45 degrees are 45 degree. This is how degrees are measured. Number that power a small g. Okay. This is a 1 degree. Now, here again this 1 degree is divided into 60 equal parts. 1 degree is divided into again a 60 equal part. Each part is said to be a 1 minute. 1 degree is divided into, this is the 1 degree. This 1 degree is divided into again a 60 equal parts. Each part is said to be a 1 minute. What is the 1 minute? 1 divided by 60th part. 1 divided by 60th part is equal to 1 minute. Again, 1 minute can be divided into 60 parts. 1 part is said to be a 1 second. 1 part is said to be a 1 second. Now, you can get the idea. You can refer the watch. If you compare the watch, you will get the very easily the idea. 1 degree is equal to totally 1 complete rotation. Out of that, 360 equal parts. 1 part is the 1 degree. 1 degree is again divided into 60 equal parts. 1 degree is divided into again 60 equal parts. 1 part is said to be a 1 minute. In 1 hour, 60 minutes, like that. 1 degree is divided into 60 parts. 1 part is said to be a 1 minute. Again, 1 minute is divided into 60 equal parts. 1 part is said to be a 1 second. That means 1 divided by 360th revolution is 1 degree. 1 divided by 60th degree is said to be a 1 minute. 1 divided by 60th minute is said to be a 1 second. This is all about the degrees. For example, suppose I just take a few degree measures. What are the standard degrees are there? So suppose, for example, if you say that 90 degree, pictorially, this is the initial ray OA and this is the OB dash, the 90 degree. This is the 90 degree. Suppose if you get the 45 degree, theta, or theta is that, theta is equal to 90 degree. I just given the name, theta is equal to, or alpha is equal to, beta is equal to, gamma is equal to, or sometimes A, B, C, like that. Different notations are there to measure the or denote the angles. Okay. Out of that, I just take the theta. Theta is equal to 45 degree. What is the 45 degree? 90 degree. In that half. This is the 45 degree. Positive direction is that in this direction the angle is measured so that it is a positive sign. Next, suppose theta is equal to 180 degree. If you take on 180 degree, what is the 180 degree? This is the 180 degree. It is 90 degree. Again 90 degree. Total complete line is a 180 degree. Like that, 270 degree. If you want to take 270 degree. What is the 270 degree? This is the 270 degree OA and the OA dash. This complete rotation. This one is said to be a 270 degree. Like that. And you can take several 120. Suppose if you want to get the 120, this is said to be a 120 degree. It is a initial ray and it is said to be a terminal ray. These are the different angles we have to get the in pictorially of the knowledge. And this basic definition compulsory how to remember. What is that? 1 divided by 360th part is 1 degree. 1 divided by 60th part is 1 minute. 1 divided by 60th minute is 1 second. 1 by 360. 1 by 60th degree. 1 by 60th minute is 1 second. So these are the degree. Degrees are always measured theta degree. 1 degree, 25 degree, 45 degree, like that, 90 degree, and 180 degree, 270 degree. Different angles. 1000 degree, 1240 degree, 1440 degree, like that, whatever the real number. Suppose if we have the negative direction, suppose if you want to get the negative angle, now you can pause the video and note down these all diagrams. Now, suppose I want to get the negative angles. How to get the negative angles means pictorially. Suppose I want to get the theta is equal to minus 45 degree. It is the initial rate. OA is that. This is the initial rate. Terminal side. This is the terminal side. Angle is measured in a clockwise direction. This is the minus 45 degree. Suppose if you want to get the theta is equal to minus 90 degree, then how to get? This is the initial ray OA and terminal rays. This is OE dash. This is the minus 90 degree. Suppose if you want to get the theta is equal to minus 120 degree. How do we measure minus 120 degree? This is the initial ray OA and this is the terminal ray. This is the minus 120 degree because angle is measured in a clockwise direction. If we encourage measured in an anti-clockwise direction, you have to write a positive sign. If the angle is measured in a clockwise direction, we have to keep it as a negative sign. Now, this is all about the degree measure or sexagesimal system. Now, next point is centesimal system. What is meant by centesimal system means? So here, centesimal system means, suppose a 90 degree is there. I just going to take the explanation here. Suppose 90 degree is there, perpendicular, you can say that. This is the 90 degree. This is OA is there. Here, OA dash is there. Totally, the 90 degree or 90 parts we have equal parts. Total number of parts is 90. Instead of taking 90, this one is going to divide 100 parts. This is going to divide as a 100 part. In this case, I am not doing it as only the 90 parts. I am just going to do that 100 parts, or else if you are not getting. Keep this point means totally. If the complete rotation is over, in the degree measure, how many parts we have divided? 360 part. Out of that, one part is said to be a 1 degree. Each of that, one part is said to be a 1 degree. In a centesimal system, one complete rotation is going to divide a 400 parts. A complete rotation is going to divide a 400 parts. Out of that 400 part, 1 by 400th part is equal to, it is said to be a 1 grade. 1 by 400th part is said to be a 1 grade. What is the 1 grade? 1 grade is nothing but one complete rotation is going to divide into 400 equal parts. Out of the 400 equal parts, one part is said to be a 1 grade. Here it is not a degree, here it is a grade. 1 by 400th part is said to be a 1 grade. Again the same thing here. 1 grade is divided into 100 parts. 1 grade is again divided into 100 parts. 1 grade is divided into 100 parts. That is said to be a, or else I just write 1 divided by 100 grade. 1 divided by 100th grade is equal to 1 minute. 1 divided by 100th grade is equal to 1 minute. Once again, 1 divided by 100th grade is equal to 1 minute. Again, 1 divided by 100 minute is equal to 1 second. 1 divided by 100th grade is 1 minute. 1 divided by 100 minute is 1 second. So, once again, if you have any confusion, clearly observe that. Degree measure and the centesimal system. Sexagesimal system and the centesimal system. Here, degrees, totally 360 part, each part is a 1 degree. Here, centesimal grade system, you can say that grade, totally 400 parts, one part is a 1 grade. Again, 1 grade is divided into 100 parts, that is said to be a 1 minute. And 1 minute is again divided into 100 parts. Out of that is one part is said to be a 1 second. This is said to be a centesimal system. In a PUC syllabus, it is not there. Regular NCERT syllabus, this system is not there. But in a competitive exam, we are going to face the problems based on the centesimal system. Just pause the video and note on these definitions. Next, radian measure. What is meant by radian measure or a circular system? Here, consider a unit circle. Consider a unit circle or consider a circle. Unit circle is nothing but radius of the circle is equal to 1 unit. 1 unit means either it may be a 1 millimeter or 1 centimeter or 1 meter, whatever. 1 centimeter or 1 unit. That is, or else I just taken a radius of the circle is r unit. I need to come to know that what is meant by radian measure. For discussing the radian measure, I just consider the one circle. Here, at the center of the circle, I want to discuss that 1 radian. 1 radian is denoted by 1 power c. So, what is meant by 1 radian is equal to? 1 radian is equal to the arc length of the circle. This is said to be a arc length. Arc length of the circle is equal to radius of the circle. Arc length of the circle is equal to the radius of the circle. Then that value is subtend, or whatever the angle is placing at the center of the circle, that is said to be a 1 radian. What is a 1 radian? The radian measure or radian of the angle is given by the arc length is equal to radius of the circle. For example, suppose if we take a radius of the circle is equal to pi centimeter. Radius of the circle is equal to pi centimeter. Here, this is an arc length. This is OAB. Then AB arc length of the circle AB must be a pi centimeter. Radius of the circle is pi centimeter. Arc length is also pi centimeter. Then whatever the angle is subtended at the center of the circle, that angle is equal to the 1 radian. That angle is equal to the 1 radian. Radian is always denoted by 1 power c. This is said to be a 1 radian. Very clear? What is the radian measure? 1 radian is equal to radius of the circle is equal to arc length of the circle. Then whatever the angle is subtended at the center of the circle, that is equal to 1 radian. This is. Now, in a degree measure, we have just taken this is a 30 degree, 45 degree, and 60 degree, like that 90 degree, 180 degree, like that. With several degrees we have just taken. In a degree measure, in a radian measure, we have just take that pi radian. Pi radian is equal to 180 degree. 180 degree is equal to the pi radian. And 90 degree is nothing but pi by 2 radian. 60 degree is nothing but pi by 3 radian. Pi is equal to, we can say that pi is equal to 180 degree. 180 degree is a degree measure. 180 is the degree measure. Pi is the radian measure. Pi radian is equal to 180 degree. So that 90 degree is nothing but pi by 2 radian. 60 degree is nothing but pi by 3. 180 divided by 3. That will get a 60 degree. And 45 degree is nothing but pi by 4 radian. 30 degree is nothing but pi by 6. Like that, these are the radian measure and these are the degree measure. These are the degree measures and these are the radian measures. This is the difference between the degree measure, centesimal system, and the radian measure or a circular system. So these are the 3 measures of angles. Different names I am just giving. For example, why we are taking the different names means, for example, you want to measure the length of, for example, suppose if you want to get the length of the choppis. So I want to check the length of the choppis. We can say this, the length of the choppis in terms of millimeter, in terms of centimeter, in terms of meter, in terms of kilometer. There are different measures are there. Millimeter is there, centimeter is there, meter is there, kilometer is there. So depending upon the length, it changes. What is the suitable measure here? In terms of centimeter is a very good idea. So that it is very difficult to measure in terms of kilometer. 1 kilometer is very larger as compared to to measure the length of the chop piece. So that better measurement of to measure the length of the chop piece is centimeter. So in that manner, in measuring the angles, there are different measures are there. Yes. In the trigonometry, first theorem. What is the theorem? In a circle of radius r, if an arc of length L subtends an angle theta radian at the center, then L is equal to r theta. In a circle of radius r unit, L is the arc length, then theta radian is the angle subtended at the center of the circle. Then arc length is equal to L is equal to arc length is equal to r into theta. R is nothing but radius of the circle into theta at the center of the circle. Whatever the angle is subtended, that angle. Okay. Now here L is equal to r theta. Given thing. What is the given thing? Circle is that. In a given circle, r is the radius of the circle. What is the radius of the circle? R is the radius of the circle. The center of the circle I just denote as a O. This is denoted as a OA is the radius of the circle. R is the radius of the circle. Given. Next, if an arc of length L subtend. How the arc length is subtend? An angle theta radian is at the center of the circle. At the center, theta radian angle is subtended in positive value is that, so that I just taken a positive measure anti-clockwise direction. Theta radian is the angle subtended. Then what is the arc length? Arc length is taken as a L units because arc length is L unit. I just name this point as a B. So arc length is L, its substance and center. At the center, angle is theta radian. Radius of the circle is r radian. Then arc length is equal to arc length L is equal to r theta is that. How to define? So arc length is equal to r is equal to how much? So I just take that one more value in this direction. Here I just take the 1 radian. 1 radian is equal to what is the arc length? Arc length is also a 1 unit. 1 unit of arc length 1 radian. I just measure the angle in a anti-clockwise direction. From here to here, it is a 1 radian. Okay. So angle. One more thing. You just clearly understand that I just measuring the angle from C to A, not A to C. A to C to consider, we have to take the negation. So that I just taken in this direction. Okay. So 1 radian at the center of the circle. The angle is subtended, then arc length is equal to 1 unit. Then, what is the given thing? So they only given that. So R is the radius of the circle. R is the radius of the circle. N is the arc length. L is the arc length, and theta is the center. Okay, here we have a circle. That means R is arc of length AB. I just consider a ratio. Arc of length AB divided by arc of length AC. Arc length of AB divided by arc length of AC. Proportional is that. So that arc length of AB divided by arc length of AC. Arc length of AB divided by arc length of AC is nothing but theta radian divided by 1 radian. Theta radian divided by 1 radian. That is angles are proportional. Now, what is the arc length of AB? Arc length of AB is equal to how much? Arc length of AB. So here, arc length of AB is L unit divided by. What is the arc length of AC? Arc length of AC is equal to 1 unit. 1 unit is nothing but radius of the. Yes. Here, arc length of AC is required. Now, I just little bit arrangement I will do. What is the little bit arrangement means? Instead of taking the 1 radian, 1 unit, I just consider it as the R unit. I just consider it as a R unit. Why it is R unit means? What is the definition of the 1 radian? What is the definition of the radian measure? 1 radian is equal to how much? radius of the circle is equal to arc length of the circle. Radius of the circle is equal to arc length of the circle is equal to how much the angle is subtended at the center of the circle? 1 radian. So on the definition of the radian measure, radius of the circle is r and arc length is also I just considered as a r unit. So that now arc length of AC is equal to, can I replace it as r or else it is right? So what is that? Arc of length. Arc length of AB is equal to how much? Arc length of AB is equal to L. And similarly, arc length of AC is equal to how much? Is equal to R. Why? Because of the definition of the radian. Because definition of the radian I am just consider. Now, similarly, right hand side, theta is the theta radian as it is divided by 1 radian is the 1 as it is. Now, cross multiply and simplify. What we get? L is equal to r theta. So L is equal to r theta. I got that. L is equal to r theta. Here restriction that theta must be in terms of radian. This result we can use or Bohr's code whenever at the center of the circle, whatever the angle is there, that must be in terms of radian. If you consider in terms of degree, that this relation will not satisfy. So that reason, to use this condition, compulsory the theta must be in terms of radian. So that L is equal to r theta is the very important result. So based on this result, we will solve the problems in upcoming videos. Okay, anyway, so this is the L is equal to r theta. The proof of the theorem is very important. You just remember this one. You just pause the video and note on this proof. Okay. Yes. Next point is relation between degree measure and the radian measure. Already you just know that degree measure is 1 degree, radian measure 1 radian, which is mentioned. When these two measures are equal, we just compare. Okay. Suppose one complete rotation is over. One complete rotation is over. For example, this is the center O. A is that if it completes one rotation at the center, how much angle is subtended means it subtends an 360 degrees. It subtends an 360 degree. So 360 degree in terms of degree measure it is a 360. Suppose in terms of radian means we have to take it as a 2 pi radian. And similarly 180 degree, only this much, 180 degree, this much is over. Then 180 degree is nothing but pi radian, only 1 pi radian. And similarly we can say that 90 degree is nothing but pi by 2 radian. 90 degree is nothing but pi by 2 radian. Like that we can simplify. Here 180 degree is equal to pi. Pi can be written as 22 divided by 7. Pi can be written as 22 by 7. Like that. Pi value is approximately, we just take that 22 by 7. 3.141 like that. It continues. Now, I wanted to get that 1 degree is equal to how much, or 1 radian is equal to how much. 1 radian is equal to, we'll get it as a 57 degree, 16 minutes and 21 seconds. 1 radian is equal to how much degree? 57 degree, 16 minutes and 21 seconds. How this result will come? We'll see here. Now, what I just said, 1 radian is equal to how much I just going to write means 180 divided by pi. 1 radian is equal to 180 divided by pi. Observe that. Yes. So 180 is a degree measure, pi is nothing but a radian measure. Okay. It is converted into a degree. Now we can use the pi value. What is the pi value? Pi value we can use it as a 22 divided by 7. Replace it. 180 pi value is 22 divided by 7. Divided by 7, I just take it to the numerator. Now multiply 180 into 7 divided by 22. It is equal to 1 radian is equal to, it is approximately 27.22 like that it comes. So this again 0.22 degree is again divided into seconds. We will come to know that how to divide in the next videos. So I just directly write it as the 1 radian is equal to 57 degrees 16 minutes and 21 seconds. This is how we have to get the 1 radian is equal to. Just observe the difference. 1 radian value is equal to how many degrees? 57 degrees 16 minutes and 21 seconds. Similarly, 1 degree is equal to how many radians? 1 degree is equal to how many radians? 1 degree is equal to 0.0171 radians. 1 degree is equal to how many radians? 0.0171. Like that it continues, decimal it is sufficient. 1 degree is equal to 0.0171 radians. How to convert these values? That means we just take it as a national conventions. What is meant by national conventions? Means I just going to write here national convention. What is a national convention? Means we can convert degree measure to radian measure or radian measure to degree measure like that. How do you convert? Suppose if they given a degree measure, dm is nothing but a degree measure. I need a radian measure. They have given a degree measure, but I just require a radian measure. Degree measure is that, but I need to convert into radian measure. It is sufficient to multiply by pi divided by 180. Pi is nothing but radian 180 radian 180 degree. Pi radian is nothing but 180 degree. Here 180 degree get cancelled, one value, nothing is wrong. So that whenever a degree measure is given, we wish to get the radian measure. So that for the degree measure, it is sufficient to multiply by pi by 180. Similarly, suppose if the given a radian measure is given, we wish to take that degree measure. In that case, basic total multiply by 180 divided by pi. It is multiplied by 180 divided by pi. Okay. So if you want to get that clear picture, means we can get the values. Previously, we have already taken that 90 degrees is equal to 90 degrees is equal to how many radian? Pi by 2 radian. We have already taken. Okay. I want to get, they have given a degree measure. What is the degree measure? 90 degree measure is given. We wish to take the radian measure. So that what we have to multiply for the degree measure? Multiply by pi divided by 180. On simplifying, what we get? That we get the radian measure. What is the radian measure? Here 0 get cancelled. 9 1 9 2 what is that? Pi by 2. Pi by 2 is the radian measure. So required radian measure is equal to pi by 2. Similarly, suppose if they given a pi by 4, pi by 4 is nothing but it is the radian measure is the pi is the radian measure. Radian measure is given. Now we wish to get the degree measure. How do you get the degree measure? For the radian measure, multiplied by 180 divided by pi. That will get the degree measure. What is the degree measure? Radian measure into 180 by pi. So here pi get cancelled. 4 1 4 4 60, 4 5 20. What is the degree measure value? Degree measure value is equal to 45 degree. Have you taken 45 degree as a pi by 4 radian? Previously I just given a result. All the value 0, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree, 90 degree, 180 degree, 270 degree. So that like that we can easily convert. One more time. 0 is okay. 30 degree in terms of radian. What is that? Pi by 6. 45 degree in terms of radian is pi by 4. 60 degree in terms of radian is pi by 3. 90 degree in terms of radian is pi by 2. Similarly, 180 degree in terms of radian is pi, and 270 degree in terms of radian is 3 pi by 2, and 360 degree. In terms of radian is 2 pi radian. Like that. These are the standard angles. You have to compulsory remember degree measure as well as the radian measure. None are the same. Just the notation or notation is different. Okay. You just remember all the things whatever discussion has been done in this video. Remaining question or remaining thing will be explained in the next video. Okay. Thank you.